Why does the Deep Dark have so much damage to it? Why is the Warden one thing? And why are the ancient builders gone? Today we are going to be looking at Minecraft's most dark mystery that I have been able to solve. Disc 5. Now, as we all know, this disc, we've already uncovered this one in a later video that's a bit outdated thanks to the new name. But that was with the other two discs. This one is about this disc itself. So firstly, we're going to break it down into its tiny parts. And I have a music jukebox right here. Now, if you really don't like this, there will be a time that I will show when I'm editing. That skips the entire thing and goes into the breakdown. Okay. So, listen, and in the comments, tell me what you hear. You know what? So as we could tell, here's what I've got listed. I have it written down. We have static followed by a nether portal, and then a flint and steel being turned on, with a bat followed by a bat squeaking and footsteps fading into the army footsteps. We hear a few breaths, and then we hear a first growling. Now remember that. Remember it. And then it's broken down by some cheerful music, which it's just creepy on its own. Honestly, I feel. Never mind. Then it turns off, and we hear stuff like lava, like the orange stuff right in the background. Followed by more footsteps running on Amethyst, or at least that's what I think it's running on. Scratch that. I know that he's running on it. Followed by something smelling. I narrowed it down to silverfish. But if you recognize it, put it in the comments below. And then we hear faint phantoms. Coughing. More footsteps. Hang on. Some running this time. And then we hear something powering on. Now remember that. Actually, there are a few things that you need to remember. Just not my thing. And then we hear giant footsteps. Remember this and the next part. Another growl, followed by more footsteps, and then a skulk sensor going off, like that. And then we hear a warden yelling, something powering down, and then static. Yeah, I know that's pretty freaky. But if it's telling us a story, something's wrong about it. So, why I say this? Ooh, it looks like diamonds. Why I say this is because they don't add up. I mean, like, phantoms. This place is supposed to be setting on the deep dark, and yet we can hear phantoms. Either there was a hole up there, or something else. We'll get to that in a bit. And I think I put it together. I figured it out. So in order to make this thing, let me get at the crafting table. You would need it. You would need 9 of these. And then you would have to put it together in a crafting table to make the disc. Now, it is possible that you could have put it together the wrong way, which mixed it up. So, that's that. In order to tell this story, remember when I told you about the 2 growls? To remember them? This is where this came in. It's about Minecraft Dungeons. Minecraft Dungeons is this game called a dungeon crawler game where when you're in a perspective, killing every single mob in sight. The main goal is to fight the Arch-Illager from ruling the entire world with as the avatar you choose. Now, why am I telling you all this stuff about Minecraft Dungeons? Well, it's pretty simple. that growl, the first growl, was nothing in Minecraft. Instead, that was the growl of Minecraft Dungeons Endercent. In that second growl, if you're a Dungeons player, you would know that first part, that was from the Heart of Ender. So to put together my thing, I'm going to show you this thing. So here was the player listening to the cheerful music that was playing. Phantoms coming down from him. But the growling came in, and this entire army spotted him and was after him. Steve ran, or the player, and all the many things he went past, which were shown: the amethyst geode, the bat, a lava pool, and a stronghold with a silverfish that just spawned in it while he was running. Fast forwarding, he ran into his player friends. They made a fire and decided talked what to do with the problem. The one thing they could do was fight. Yeah, they discussed. Then the players geared up and were ready to fight. Of course, the enemies were there. They couldn't notice because of the giant footsteps. And the entire thing blew into war. Link to the picture and description. Just then a player came running from the battle to the center part. Like I said. So he flicked the lever, and all the smoke came out, powering it on. And once the smoke cleared, the warden was born. And then static. There is a bunch of evidence that explains this theory. Why? Let me give you this. What is an Endercent? A type of Enderman. What do Endermen hate? Water. What are water-based items in Minecraft? There is a bunch of evidence that explains this theory. Why? Let me give you this. What is an Endercent? A type of Enderman. What do Endermen hate? Water. What are water-based items in Minecraft? Ice and snow. Which means they were storing ice. Another thing, I narrowed down the size of an Endercent. I narrowed down the size of an Endercent, and it's about the size of... Alright. In my opinion, it's about this high. Of course, that's just my opinion, and if you tell me what the actual height is, I honestly do not know. Anyways, so it's this structure that I'm looking for. Well, not the sunken in part. But still, this structure is higher than the Endercent. See, I have not moved a single block up or down once I did that little thing. Which means this used to be a thing. Like, something that they could shoot down on. Now, whenever it would be mobs or stuff like giant things like the Endercents. Now, those are the only two pieces of evidence I have. Now, there are a few, now this solves other things, in Minecraft, like the ancient builders, and the warden, why the warden was created. What do warden hate? In my opinion, sounds. So, in a way, he just kills them off, leaving no one. Now, the one thing about this is, how did the skulk get everywhere on in here? Oh wait, this one right there. That's what I was meaning. I mean, only a skull catalyst does that. And if there weren't any skull catalysts back then what could have spread it? It's not like the warden is its. Wait. Warden needs souls to kill. Needs souls to live. And skulks needs, the skull catalyst needs souls to spread. See, right, skull catalyst, right here. Here. Zombie. See, if I just grab a sword, put the zombie there, kill the zombie next to it, you get the achievement, it spreads. And it kind of works with the warden too. So, zombie, warden. So once he realizes it, he sees it, there are souls in his chest, right? He kills the zombie, gaining more souls. But the reason it doesn't spread, I believe, is because that's already dead. I mean, the soul has just left it. And so are skeletons, creepers, creepers maybe. And they're just a lot of things. Which is why it can't spread anymore. Because we are the only one left. And the warden wants us to spread its stuff. Just like this. Alright, that's all. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button.